everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Live. I think I'm supposed to wait a second. It doesn't seem to be going live right now, but it should be popping over in just a second. So I watch myself on my phone and then I watch myself on my computer screen to know when to go. But I don't know. And can you hear me right now? Because even though I'm not on my computer, maybe you still can. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but let's go ahead and just assume that I'm in the right spot. Oh, there I am. Okay, you can hear me. Great news. All right, so I'm here. Crash is here. He's getting a little mad at me because I keep moving him around. He cries every now and then. Hey, say hi to everybody, Crash. Crash, say hi. There's Crash. Ready to go stamping again. So it is Friday night and it is a summer night. It's a beautiful night. It's going to be a nice weekend too, I think, which is fantastic. Next Friday, I am going to be coming to you from the family camp because we're going to go up there, spend a couple days at the end of next week. So I'll do my usual thing. Hopefully I'll remember my stand because I've taken all my ways of rigging something up out of my bag. So we'll hope that I have everything ready to go. Otherwise, maybe my husband will just hold the phone the whole time. I don't know. But anyway, I have a really super easy project for you tonight. And I'm going to turn you down. I do want to talk about a couple of things, whether you're watching live or on the replay. I know that Anne is watching live, and she is a team member. I'm going to turn myself down here so that you can see. Let's see. All right. So let's get this going here. There we go. So Anne is a team member and has been for a little while now. And this is the last day of the starter kit special. So the starter kit special is anytime in May when you sign up, and I'm going to say to be a demonstrator, but you don't have to demonstrate anything. Think of it as you're just joining the Stampin' Up! Family on the other side. So if you sign up, you normally get in any starter kit a $125 worth of product of your choice, and you get free shipping on it, and you get at least a 20% discount through the end of the following quarter, in which case, and then 1 month, so which case is October. And so that's a great deal anyway, and you get that for $99. But in the month of May, they've offered an in-color starter kit special, and these in-colors are so fantastic this year. I think they've had a record number join, I'm guessing, because I can see some things running out, but these colors are fantastic. So in addition to the $125 worth of merchandise that you get to choose, and the free shipping, and you'll get a paper pumpkin box, and you'll get at least a 20% discount on future orders. You will also get $82 worth of in-color goodness. You'll get one of each of the 5 in-color ink pads. You'll get an assortment of the in-color cardstock. You will get a package of the in-color 6x6 designer series paper, and you will get one of each of the in-color Stampin' Right markers. Hi Sheila, thanks for joining in. I bet Stacy will be on pretty soon unless she doesn't finish her live. Stacy is doing a live right now, I noticed. Here's the host code for those of you joining. This will probably close out in the next few days though, so if you're watching the replay, just be aware of that. Tonight we're going to be using some beautiful new paper that I'm going to show it to you in the catalog. Because I thought, it's okay. And that's all it was just okay to me. But I got it because I wanted a sampling of some of the papers. Let's see if I can find it here. Where is it? Where, oh, where? There it is. The Wildly Flowering. And so I'll hold it up a little bit closer to you. So I don't know. To me, it just, I don't know. I like some of the patterns, but it just didn't do it justice seeing it in the catalog for me. But when I got it, I thought, oh, these things are really beautiful. If you're a scrapbooker, they'd make beautiful pages as well. So there's this one, and I don't know my flowers, so, you know, this flowery stuff. And then it's just got a nice, this is kind of like a linen texture on the back. And it's got these kind of flowers. And then similar flowers just in a different color palette. And so I think it's boho blue and moody mauve and wild wheat, which I don't really like in general, but it's pretty on this. And let's see, we've got this one, this flowering one on the back. I love, love, love this particular paper or pattern. And then you've got this one that's primarily moody mauve and white with some smaller flowers on the back. So really, really pretty paper. And I had 7 people join my team. So six directly under me and then 1 under Stacy. 6 so far this month. And so I needed to whip up some thank you or some welcome cards. So tonight we're not going to make a welcome card because I've already made those cards. I'm hoping that somebody's going to be watching this tonight and maybe you decide like, you know what? It is a really good deal. I might as well take it. Yes, you should. In that case, I'll need to make another card, but that's okay. I know how to do that pretty easily. And so we're going to use this paper. Now, which pattern do you want me to use tonight? So type in the comments, wild wheat. You can call it WW if you want, or I don't know what to call this. Maybe crumb cake? Let's see what colors coordinate. Yeah, crumb cake. Wild wheat or crumb cake background. You tell me which one we're going to pick tonight, and I will do that one. I'm going to get a couple other pieces ready. I know I'm going to need this, for example. I have an envelope. I've already got some other things out. All right. Let's see. Anybody? Oh, Sheila voted crumb cake. And so did Ann. Guess what we're doing? We're going to do crumb cake then. It is my favorite. It's my personal favorite. So nice choice, ladies. Nice choice. So I have, these are the note cards and envelopes. You get a package of 20 for $10. I think it's still $10. And just a really great value and just a really nice size when you just want to jot off a quick little note. I'm going to get my cutter out and we're going to cut a piece for the front. And this piece is going to measure, let's see, it's going to measure 4 3/4, 4 3/4. And then I need a piece that is 3 1/4 because the card base itself is 3.5 by 5. So I've got this little piece right here. If you cut this down just a little bit smaller so that it was maybe 3 by 4.5, then you'd have a bigger white border, but you'd also get to you'd get more card fronts out of one piece of designer series paper. But I like it just the way it is right here. We're going to adhere that down. So let's see here. So I see that there are 4 people watching. I'm guessing it's my Vermonters that might be on as well with me here. So Tony and Elaine, if it is you, I stopped by the Rollin' Rooster food cart tonight at at the Congdon's After Dark food truck land in the summer, and I had waffle and chicken. It was okay. It wasn't as good as I remembered from last year. All right, so here we have this, and now I'm going to bring in this little teeny tiny set of dies. It's called Thanks and Beyond, and you can only get it if you're a Paper Pumpkin customer. So Paper Pumpkin has recently just started making it so one set of dies is designed to go with a whole quarter's worth of paper pumpkins. So this set of dies has the word thanks, and it has this label, and it has 2 butterfly images, an outline and then one a little bit more detailed. We're going to use these together because this does not actually fully cut out a butterfly. I'll show you in just a minute. I'm also going to need the thanks, so we'll get those 2 out. But this is, I think, $12.50. Just really, really versatile little. I mean, who can't use butterflies, and who can't use the word thanks, and or this nice little label? So let's see. I have a paper pumpkin with me. So for those of you who don't know what a paper pumpkin box is, it's a monthly subscription, and you can get it at, on a month-to-month basis. You can just get 1 month to try it out. You can do 3 months, lots of different ways to get it. But when you open it inside, it will give you directions, and it will show you what you're going to make. Here are all the directions inside. So you could certainly add a butterfly here. This one was from March, so you can't really add a butterfly here because it wasn't meant to go with this, but I think you really could. Anyway, so June's, and I haven't seen June's yet because it hasn't come out yet, but that will some of these dies will coordinate with it. So really great little extra value, I think. And these dies will go on long after the paper pumpkin is gone. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. I'm rambling a little bit tonight. Probably because I'm tired. It's been a long week. I'm trying to get this volunteer appreciation together. It's one of my favorite events, but it is a lot of work because I can't ask volunteers to do stuff for it. I am going to cut out, you can see that I've done some butterflies already. I'm going to nest these and bring in a piece of little washi tape. You can bring in, Post-it note, whatever. I'm going to look at it so that I can, for some reason, I can't see it well enough when it's sideways. It's just such a weird thing to me. All right, I'm going to get that centered in there and stop moving it. I might have to stop talking for a second. Let's see. Nope, that's not right. Let's see, how's that? It's not too bad, but it's not great either. Hold on, I'm standing up to do it. I'm usually a stand-up stamper, so I'm going to stand up and do this. Now, honestly, you could do them separately and just run it through twice, but I wanted to show you can run these through together. If you can, you know what I think the problem is my plate underneath is a little warped. Time for a new one. I have new ones. All right. Just not cooperating today. There, that's going to be good. And I'm also going to run my thanks through at the same time. I'm really going to run the thanks through a couple times. I'm going to do it once with this Moody Mauve, which goes with the Designer Series paper. Sorry if I'm moving the camera a little bit. I've got it plugged in. It was almost dead, but not quite. I knew that if I wasn't charging it during this, though, it would freeze at some point. So now when I carefully take this off, you can see that you get a butterfly and the inside wings, it's still attached, but it flutters up. So it really is kind of cool. And these little pieces come out very easily. And just run my fingers over them a little bit. All right, so you can see I've got that done. All right. And I said that I was going to run my thanks through again. I'm dropping it because there was a little piece stuck in it. Let's take out that thanks. Get some of my little pieces unstuck from this. All right, and we're going to run it through again with this little piece of basic white. It's not necessarily because I'm doubly thankful. It's that I'm putting a little bit of shadow on this word. So if any of you have ever used Canva or anything you've designed and you needed to do like a drop shadow, that's what we're going to be doing here with our thanks. Give it a little drop shadow to help it stand off the page. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff because we don't need it. Just getting in our way. Let's bring in our pieces again. So we've got this right here. And if I layer these thanks together and just offset them a tiny little bit, then you can kind of see how you've got that, what's called the drop shadow. It just helps it stick off. Now you don't want to have your drop shadow dropping too much because then it just looks a little odd. I'm going to just take a little bit of my glue here, put those on some spots. All right. And the glue is great for this because it's definitely repositionable. I'm just going to lay it down there and then work on it a little bit. Sometimes picking it up helps. You just want to make sure that you are getting just a hint of a shadow. Just a little hint. There we go. I've got just a hint. So there we go. And we can put it on in any spot that we want. I think I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to pop this up. I probably don't have to, especially since I've got that drop shadow, but you know what? Why not? Why not pop it up anyway? So I'm going to find some thicker spots here and take my little minis, my mini dimensionals, put them in there. Let's see, this one I think goes right here. And these dimensionals fit nicely because of that drop shadow. So the white and the mauve overlap a bit. So that makes the parts a little bit wider. All right. So now we have this right here. Thanks. There we go. And then we got to bring in our butterfly, and I'm, let's see, I can pop him up with a dimensional as well. I didn't do that on the things that I made earlier, but I could have. So here we have this butterfly, and what I do is I lift the wings a little bit. Now obviously they're going to come down a little bit in the male, but at least for now they look pretty good. Then I'm going to bring in my basic rhinestones. I've got a few packages in here all at once. I'm just going to take out this little piece right here. And where would my my take your pick tool be? Right here. For once, right where it's supposed to be. And I just put that right there on my butterfly. Make stand out a little bit more. And there is a quick and simple little card. You can make the envelope match a little bit just with a little piece of that designer series paper. But got a nice little set of thank yous that you could whip up very quickly. Let's see. This is wide enough so I can do the back flap. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to decorate my back flap. So, and I didn't use a single stamp on this card. Not that I couldn't, I just didn't have to. And do you have these dies? All right, I need my scissors. I need to cut around. Says she loves them. These are really cute dies. I like them too. As soon as I saw them offered, I'm like, oh yeah, I've got to get those. It's amazing. I know I've said it before, but Stampin' Up! Has come so far with their paper pumpkins. Honestly, some of them in the beginning, I think if they were to look back at them, they'd think, oh, what were we thinking? These things are awful. But I stuck with it and stuck with them, and now they are just gorgeous. This, you know, and they've expanded their line with their kits, and those are getting to be gorgeous as well, and oh, so nice. So there we have a little thank you card and matching envelope. I'm going to turn you around for just a second. Let's see. Oops, that's not right. There we go. Surprise! Here I am. All right, let me just adjust this a little bit so I can talk to you. I'm going to back off so I'm not super big on your screen. Just a reminder that today is the last day for the starter kit promotion. It is also the last day for my mystery boxes. So for customers placing an order of at least $50 with me through tonight, I have a mystery box. It will be valued at $50 worth of product, and most of that is made up in stamps and or dies. But there will also be some cards or card kits or extra little embellishments, portions of embellishments thrown in there as well. If your order is $75 or more, I give you a bigger box, and that is probably got a total value of $100, and of that, probably somewhere between 75 and 90, most likely closer to the 90 than the 75 worth of stamps and inks, stamps and dies, plus the other stuff as well. So that is a deadline tonight, and you would want to use this host code. I will be putting it in the description of this video shortly after I sign off tonight. Just a reminder that this is the last weekend to sign up for my Thoughtful Expressions or Thoughtful Journey stamp camp, and I'm going to show you that. So there's a new kit coming out. I think it's coming out tomorrow. I hope it is, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to be using Thoughtful Journey, and the kit coordinates with this beautiful stuff. So in this stamp camp, you are going to get, for $45, you're going to get half a package of this beautiful paper, and you're going to get the kit that's coming out. See why it's important that it comes out tomorrow, or at least in the next few days. And then I'm going to give you all the supplies that you need to create more projects. So you will be able to create a lot of projects just from the kit, but I'm going to show you some alternate projects that you can make from the kit. Plus I will be providing some other materials to create some cards, and using the Thoughtful Journey bundle up here as well, or Thoughtful Wishes bundle. So you have until tomorrow night, Sunday night, to sign up for that, because I need to place an expedited order on first thing on Monday to get it here, and so I can either ship it out or prepare it for those in person. So I just sort of told you that other piece. I'm not only offering the stamp camp in person on June 15th, but I'm also offering a camp by mail option. So I will send you all the supplies and the video directions, and so you can camp right along with us from the comfort of your own home, or at another time if the 15th doesn't work for you. The only thing is, if it's If it's camp by mail, I have to add on $8 just to cover the postage expenses of shipping all that stuff to you. But I will also link the registration form for Stamp Camp there in the description of this video as well. Boy, there's some other good things coming up in June. There's going to be a bundle sale and lots of good things, I think, coming our way. So stay tuned. I'm also preparing some future events for July and August, and I'm gonna, my BOGO event will be happening at some point, and I'm gonna have a Super Saturday where we'll have a couple of different class offerings, and we've also got some things coming out with the online exclusives shortly. So be watching out for that. I'm going to be putting together an email at the beginning of the month once those things go live. So, all right, that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend. Make the most of it. Bye.